taxation.
And I believed in progressive politics, which was...
The 26th, we came to an agreement that we have to form an action committee.
My 4 years daughter was holding the banner as well.
The whole society's structure will change and that...
বেশিরভাগ লোকজন শেখ মুজিবের পক্ষে ছিল, আওয়ামী লীগের পক্ষে ছিল।
So Birmingham Action Committee was formed. I have finished my education in Bangladesh. I have gained the certificate textile technology in Surma Valley Technical Institute, Sylhet. From there, actually I came for higher study, but for some reason I couldn't continue that higher studies. And then I looked for a job, and there was our countrymen in Small Heath, Somerville Road. About 6-7 of us, we used to stay in the same house and looking for a job. And actually, some of our country people, they find me a job in their own factory. So I joined workforce in Clifford Covering factory, which was in Hay Mills. And I started work in that factory and earned money and supported my family and remittance to my family for my brothers, sisters, their education, and I successfully, managed to send them money to support my family over there. Then I have bought a house in Banks Road, and I used to do community work, fill up the form, varieties of form, fast food form, social security forms, and advising people, taking to them to the job center. And that was my early stage of my life in this country. And 1969, I came here 63. I went home 1969. I got married, bring my wife here, and started to live in 211 Banks Road, and grow up from there. And my first daughter, Nilufa, born in Banks Road, and gradually I moved out from Small Heath to Ward End, which was Slatefield Road. I live in that Slatefield Road quite some times. I went home, got married, bring my wife in Slatefield Road, and my 3 children born there, and educated from Ward End. And all of them luckily managed to go to university and qualified, various degree from the university. And I did have a good job in Clifford Covering to operate the machine, and quite sometimes I was there. I earned a lot of money and send money to Bangladesh, support my family, and educate my brothers, sisters, and everybody. I did have a quite reasonable life after I came in this country. And it was, I am fortunate that I managed to come in this country and did have a good job and earn a quite good salary, and I was lucky. There used to be 2 Pakistan together, East and West. And in the middle, that's part of India. So therefore, the Bangladesh, the East Pakistan was never a safe country for ruling by somebody else. Their language is different, their culture is different, and therefore gradually we demanded our rights in East Pakistan. And we wanted Bengali language supposed to be Rashtra Bhasha. So we did have struggle to set up those essential things for our way, and therefore we started demanding our right, our language, our established ourselves the way Bangladesh supposed to be. So the East Pakistani ruler, they didn't like it. They struggled, they opposed. Therefore, we struggle, we fight, we campaign for our right, and we luckily, 1971, we managed to get our independence from West Pakistani ruler. Yes, in Birmingham, we campaign, we demonstrate for our right, we have slogan, we want to demonstrate to London, Hyde Park, and all around varieties of country, varieties of part of Britain, and demand our right. Our mother tongue is Bengali. We live in East Pakistan. We want East Pakistan established our way, not the way West Pakistan want. We did have varieties of gathering, meeting, demonstration in Small Heath Park, the corner of Waverley Road. We always gathered there and have a demonstration, have a slogan, Bangladesh, Joy Bangla, all that sort of slogan we have given in the corner of that Small Heath Park. Yes, lot of people, Joglul Pasha, Mr. Afruz Mia, another Afruz Mia, Tozamolok Tony, Mrs. Pasha, Mrs. Rashid, Mrs. Mahmuda, lot of other people. I was myself and my wife and Mrs. Khan, Mrs. Mahmuda, lot of other people. Mr. Afruz Mia, another Afruz Mia from Aston. Yeah. We actually give the priority of our independence, and we wanted to be free from West Pakistani rulers. So almost every week we used to gather in the Small Heath Park, campaign to up to Hyde Park, and coach. My responsibility used to arrange the coach, and I used to look after the coach and arrange it, and taking it to London Hyde Park, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coaches each weekend, almost 6, 7 weekend. Oh yes, lots of people, because we wanted our independence, and we wanted to establish our right and our independence, and therefore lots of people. Birmingham used to be always focusing city. Always we gathered together and campaign together and arrange meeting and all other gathering, and also used to have take a most important decision from Birmingham Small Heath Park. Yes. We used to, actually we mostly in the meeting we used to declare it, we used to spread the news that we will collect door to door, used to collect from the meeting, from the house, door to door as well. So and the shopkeepers and big organization, we used to collect money, and people used to be very happy to support at that time, set up our independence and gathering together and collect money. Our actually, the then called the leader, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, came to Birmingham. We are lucky enough, it was Digbat Civic Hall. Me, my wife, Tony Hawk, Afruz Mia, some other many people, we luckily managed to visit him there. And his message was, yes, I am out now, and you can establish a campaign in here as well, in England. My house also been burned down that time because of the then Pakistani rulers and their people, supporting people. burned my house because they spread the rumor that I'm in England and I supporting the Mukti Bahini and so on. They have left the house been burned down as I said, but luckily in first one nobody injured or get killed or anything like that. No, luckily we escaped. The main reason is that we used to watch the television every day, almost every day, every evening, 10 o'clock news, and we gathered whatever we can see, and we can see that they were shooting from the plane, Muzaffargunj, Borura, Lalmai, all those my own areas, and from there we used to gather those sad news and campaign here for our right to get independent Bangladesh. We inspired by those news, BBC news. We just by telephone, by arranging a Gorua meeting and then gathered in the park and go to Hyde Park for spreading our demand and for our independence. Well, we always used to watch the BBC news, especially the 10 o'clock one, and we always eagerly used to sit down in front of television. Whatever the news we used to get, we used to straight away telephone each other and arrange the meeting, arrange the gathering, and what is our supposed to be done. And we used to get together and in the park, at home, and take a decision for the right time, for the right decision. First of all, I should say we feel we are free, we are independent, we have got our own country, and we feel free. This is the first instance, I should say, my own feeling. We are not sharing with anybody. It is our own free country.